On a busy roadside, a little boy was sitting quietly with a small shoe polish box beside him. A black luxury car stopped near the sidewalk. After a few seconds, the driver stepped out, wearing a clean driver's uniform and expensive white trousers. "Polish my shoes," he ordered. The little boy quickly nodded and started polishing the black shoes carefully. But while polishing, the boy became lost in thought for one moment. Suddenly, his hand slipped. Black polish stained the driver's white trousers. The driver's face instantly turned red with anger. "You see," he shouted, "this is exactly why I do not like street kids. You people have no respect, no manners, nothing." Before the boy could even apologize, the driver angrily kicked him aside and entered the car. The little boy stayed frozen on the ground, not because of the pain, because he knew he had just lost the money he needed tonight. A few moments later, the driver's boss arrived. The driver immediately straightened his posture and rushed to open the door respectfully. The luxury car pulled away from the sidewalk. The little boy started running after it. "Sir, please wait. Sir, my money, please." But the driver didn't even look back. He simply rolled down the window, threw one single dollar onto the road, and sped away. Humiliated, quietly, he picked the dollar from the road. 3 days later, the same little boy stood near another busy street corner, carrying his tiny Polish box. Then suddenly, a black luxury car stopped nearby. It was the boss. The rich man stepped out of the vehicle. The little boy hesitated for a moment, then gathered courage. "Sir, may I polish your shoes?" The businessman looked at the child carefully this time. With curiosity, he nodded. The little boy sat down quietly and began polishing the expensive shoes with careful hands. After a moment, the man finally asked, "Son, why aren't you in school?" Then he quietly pointed across the street. Sitting beside a broken wall was a tiny little girl hugging her knees, hungry, waiting. The rich man's expression changed instantly. "That's my sister," the boy said. "We don't have parents anymore. We sleep wherever we can. I take care of her." The businessman felt something tighten inside his chest, and then a familiar voice interrupted everything. "You again!" The driver had arrived. Without hesitation, he shoved the little boy backward. "Stay away from the boss!" The little boy stumbled, then quickly ran toward his sister, trying to hide his tears before she saw them. But the boss saw everything. The rich man looked at his driver differently, not as an employee, but as someone he no longer recognized. Then he spoke. "Have you forgotten where I found you? You came from these same streets. You had nothing, and I never treated you like this." The driver's face dropped, but the boss wasn't finished. "I gave you dignity when the world ignored you. So how did you become the same kind of person who once hurt you?" The driver couldn't answer, because deep down, he knew the truth. Then the businessman turned away from him and walked toward the children. The little girl hid behind her brother. The rich man knelt gently. "You don't have to do this anymore," he said. "Come with me." The little boy stared at him in disbelief. "You'll both be safe now." The businessman helped both children into the car. Then he closed the door, looked once at his driver, and drove away, leaving him standing alone on the same streets he once came from. The most dangerous thing about success is forgetting the pain that built you. And the moment you forget where you came from, you slowly lose who you are becoming. Some people escape poverty, but never escape the cruelty they learned from it. Pain can either make you kinder turn you into the same person who once hurt you. Never forget where you came from, and never treat others the way life once treated you.